Hello everyone, so today in this video I'll be showing you the gear progression for early game. If you didn't know, early game is before Supreme Star Amulet and mid game is after Supreme Star Amulet. So let's just get into the video. So first we have the shop and spawn. For the shop and spawn you basically want to get the best backpack and the best pollen collector. You could also get the helmet, the pocket, basic boots, or the strange goggles, but honestly it's just up to you. The first shop doesn't really matter that much. So after getting that, you're gonna either choose to get the items from the blue HQ or from the red HQ. Here are the items. The items for the red HQ are the red portal hive and the scythe, and the items for the blue HQ is the blue portal hive. For the red HQ is basically the same thing. Skip the first one, then instantly go to the second one, and whenever you can, get the third one. You don't have to get the guards immediately, but I would recommend getting them as soon as possible because they give some pretty good buffs. Alright, so after you get the stuff from the blue HQ and or the red HQ, you're gonna unlock the mountain shop. For the mountain shop, you may think that you have to get the best collector and the best backpack like the other two shops, but that's actually wrong. You first want to get these three items, so the beekeeper's boots, the beekeeper's mask, and the Mondo belt bag. Honestly, there's really no order that you have to get them in, but just whichever is easy for you. After you get your mountain gear, you're not gonna want to focus on hive slots. You want to get hive slots until you have 32 or 33 hive slots. Now you may be wondering, why don't I just skip straight to the porcelain dipper? And that's actually a really good question. When I was starting, I also thought that I should just get a porcelain dipper, but that's wrong because the main thing that makes you honey in this game is your bees and their abilities. So you first want to get 33 or 32 hive slots, then you want to get the porcelain dipper. After you get the porcelain dipper, you now want to get hive slots until you have 34 hive slots. Now, after you have 34 hive slots, you then want to get the porcelain backpack. So after you have the porcelain dipper and the porcelain hive, you want to get 35 bees. Now, after you get 35 bees, you're now going to focus on getting a new mask. The first mask you want to get is the bubble mask. Now, you may be wondering, why the bubble mask? Well, the bubble mask has a lot of capacity, which makes you stay on the field longer, which in return gives you more honey. It also gives you more blue field capacity and bee ability rate, bubble pollen, and blue pollen, which basically just helps you in getting honey. If you get the bubble mask first, it's going to be much easier to get the honey mask. Now, after you get the bubble mask, you then want to get the honey mask. The honey mask is mainly going to be used for quests. I know this is really controversial, but for me, getting the bubble mask first and the honey mask is a much better option. Now, after you get those two masks, you want to get the crimson and cobalt guard. Just get them as soon as possible or just whenever you can. As you can see, they have really good buffs. So since you should have got 35 bees, you should have already unlocked Spirit Bear. And you should have a bit of Spirit Bear's quests done, which gives you the first petal. So now you may be wondering what to do with your first petal. I know this is going to be really controversial. Most people say that you gotta get the petal one first. But honestly, I disagree, and I think that you should get the petal belt first. Now you may be wondering, why the petal belt? Even though the petal belt may be really expensive, in the long term, it's much better than the petal wand. Now you may be asking yourself, why? Well, most of your pollen collection in this stage of the game comes from bombs, and not really from pollen collection, and not really from your tool, I mean. So the petal wand will basically do almost nothing for you. And as you can see here, the petal belt boosts your buzz bomb pollen, which will give you much more pollen. And now the last reason is because it gives you capacity. Capacity will basically help you stay on the field for longer, which in return gives you more honey. Now, here's where it gets kind of hard. So, you should either get the diamond mask or the petal belt, and this is what determines it. If you have 5 diamond eggs, so enough for the diamond mask, then you should get the diamond mask first. But if you have 4 or less diamond eggs, then you should get the petal belt first, and then grind for the diamond mask. Now, this is going to be another pretty controversial take, and a lot of people choose Gummy Mask over Diamond Mask, but this is why Diamond Mask is better. So there's a reason why Diamond Mask is better. So as you may know, Gummy Mask is more white pollen, and white pollen is the weakest color because there's no boost tokens for it. Whereas with blue, there is boost tokens, and it can make your blue pollen boost really, really high. Whereas with white, you can't. Now another reason is because it has more capacity. The diamond mask has a whopping times 3 capacity, which helps you stay in the field for longer, which in the long term gives you more honey. Another reason is because diamond mask, with its diamond drain ability, it helps you convert a lot of your pollen into actual honey. Unlike with the gummy mask, it converts it into tokens, which honestly is much easier. And not just that, with its diamond drain ability, it also pollinates blue flowers nearby. And possibly the last reason is because after Supreme Star Amulet, you want to be blue. Why blue? Because it's the cheapest color, and it's like the best color to go after Supreme Star Amulet. Now, after you get those items, you should have 45 beads by then. So after the diamond mask and the petal belt, you then want to get the coconut canister. Now this step is optional, but you can also get the coconut clogs, or you can just skip them and go straight for the gummy boots. But honestly, it's just up to you. Now, after you've done that, you then want to get your second petal from Spirit Bear and use it to get Windy Beam. Now that's basically the whole guide for early game. After that, you should maybe be close or almost getting Supreme Star Amulet, which is 40 gifted type Bs. I hope you guys liked this video and found it a little bit helpful. If you want to see a mid-game guide, just leave it down in the comments or like the video maybe. Alright, see ya.